Riding in the fast lane. Riding in the fast lane. Get here, they ain't gonna know what's wrong. You know, to tell you insane. I'm not comfortable with will remain. We're riding in the fast lane. We're riding in the fast lane. Get here, they ain't gonna know what's wrong. You know, to tell you insane. I'm not comfortable with will remain. But me, shout out to the birthday crew, H.K.O. Big and top. Yeah. Shout out to ring your big star. Y'all bring your big star. Never bring your money. Y'all know what's a pretty star. I got 3 fucking angels that you get. No balls. Listen up. Let me get to do this. My car keep it exclusive. Watch out all the way. Never lose this shit. You want my need for the music. Play up on the beach. You know my picture is out. That's how I roll with a full deal. Up again. You know she get that. We got the shows. Play up on the beach. You do this. My car keep it exclusive. Watch out all the way. Never lose this shit. You want my need for the music. Play up on the beach. You know my picture is out. That's how I roll with a full deal. Up again. You know my function now. Anyway. Turn down the place. Turn down the place. We turn down the place. Make sure your block place.
Here we are, Flo. It's been an absolutely wicked night. We're here with 2 of the star acts. Do you want to introduce yourselves, boys?
Yeah, my name's A.M.C. from DNB Arena, and this is
MC Phantom. Absolutely tear down the place tonight.
Yeah, mate. It was alright
tonight.
It's good. Well, I've been on a drum and bass scene for some years now. I used to work back in Brighton in 1998 doing the stuff. Yeah. Why do you think the drum and bass scene is seeing such a resurgence now?
To be honest, I never really thought it died down at all, to be honest. I mean, it's always been there. It's just recently, it just seems to be pushing out into the mainstream a bit more, but it's never died down. That was just a myth that was made up by a magazine that I'm not going to mention any names. So yeah, it never died, it's still here.
Mixmag.
We're still rolling strong, yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And what did you think of the night tonight, Phantom?
Yeah, I thought it was a good night tonight. The crowd were bubbly. They were having it hard there. Yeah, it was a good night. When we first got in there was rocking to Sub Focus. Well, yeah, A.M.C. came on and smashed it as well. But yeah, overall it was a good night. Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
Yeah. And for you, what acts are catching your attention in the drum and bass scene at the minute? What's floating your boat?
Wow, there's so many out there at the moment. There's so many talented artists out there. I really want to see some more actual proper DJs come through in the scene though, because at the moment obviously producers are sort of running it. But don't get me wrong, some of the tracks that I'm hearing, that I'm being sent, are just mad. There's crazy names that I could drop now that no one would even know, but I give it about 2 years and people would notice them. So
yeah, because for me the drum and bass scene has always had a big roots in hip hop, which is actually more about turntablism than actually a lot of the more housey sounds.
Yeah, standard. Yeah,
and that, well, yeah, of course, yeah, and that's why you're talking about the DJs and the DJs coming through and actually being proper proper DJs, man. But I've got to say, Phantom, for a long time we've heard many DJs, and obviously Skibber D came on the scene, obviously on the back of Stevie Hyper D. We've heard a lot of sound, you know, a lot of MCs sound the same. Do you think that there's a new wave in MCs coming on, and there's going to be a new sound for the MC as well?
I don't know. Well, out there's a lot of MCs doing their stuff at the minute. There's many styles, many flavours. There is people out there that got their own style, but I suppose that's it. As people come out and progress, there is going to be different styles out there. As the years go by, that's just what happens. I've been in the scene for like a long time now. I've been listening to the music since about 1992.
A veteran in the game.
A veteran in the game, and that's it. And I've heard all different styles while I've been growing up. So that's it. It's 2010 now. Who knows? In 2 years' time, we're going to hear like a different style. We're going to hear another style out there. That's just the way it goes. So I reckon it will progress.
Well, I hope so, and I hope the way I see it going, the way I see the scene progression is that it's coming into a more upbeat fashion. Like the music is pushing the beat and pushing that pulse of the party, rather than being that sound that's drawing down all the time. The sounds to be something that's pushing up. Yeah. It needs to be like a positive sound, like coming out of it, and that's what I've looked for. It's almost like a harking back to the roots of drum and bass, where drum and bass came from hardcore, you know, like with your Bookham sound and your jazzy top lines, you know.
And that's it. And I've been there listening to it like all them years ago. I've been listening to it and listened to it progress. Obviously, there was hardcore, then jungle came out, and then finally, like,
do you know what they call the liquid sound these days? You know,
what do they call it? What do they call it?
The panty wetters, mate. The panty wetters. Yeah, mate. It's all about the panty wetters.
Yeah, because that bass is making them girls' quims twitch.
Yeah. Easy. Yeah, I got. That's from the. I thought was it the Bible of fucking. What was it? D Bridge and SP apparently, according to Dave or something. I don't know.
So what have you boys got coming up with? What's coming up for you boys? What you boys got on the horizon? You know, what's coming up for you?
Well, we've got loads of things. I've got loads of things. Couple of bits that I'm sort of like working on. I'm working on my label and stuff like this. We're also doing tours and stuff. We're going around Europe and places like that. I think we've got Belgium, Russia's coming up, Ibiza at the end of the year, Toronto, Perth. Spain, Porto, Portugal.
You two linked then? Are you two like? Oh,
we do a lot of work together. Yeah, we do indeed. That's it. Watched A.M.C come up through the ranks. He's just killing it. Yeah, and then just like lately, we have been getting a lot of work together, and that's it.
So you two boys like developing a stage act where he's dropping tunes and you're dropping lyrics to it.
That's it. That's how we go. That's it. Because like this DJ here, obviously you're listening to him. He mixes 3 tunes. He's always constantly in the mix. So it's about basically working with him, listen to his mixes, what he's going to come with next, and take a time to like just step back and just listen to what he's doing, and it's about working together, and that's what we do.
I love that. I love the whole sound of that. The whole sound of that polish, rather than just going out there and thinking you can just whack it out there.
Exactly.
Man.
It's not about that. It's about working together, and obviously, as I say, we've been working together a little while now. I know what mixes he's coming with. I know when he's going to bring in a mix, and that's it. And as I said, we work together, and
that's why I work with him.
That's proper spot on. That's how it should be. You know, you're artists defining a sound rather than just two guys who turn up and think you can just like take your dollar like that. Man.
Exactly.
So last question is, any message for the fans out there, all the people who are loving you in a minute?
Just keep it locked. Basically, we've got a website coming soon. Also, keep us on Drum Bass Arena. We're always on there. Drum Bass, DNB TV, breakbeat.co.uk. Out to the Risky, out to all the Pav, the Charlie.
All the massive.
Everyone is involved with Drum Bass Arena.
That's it. And send out to the usuals: Five Alive, Conflict, the DBR Crew, Shortcut, all the massive Hoodlum.
Yeah.
And that's it. Usual suspects, Old Type Pete, Warning Crew, all the massive.
Warning, it's Warning as well,
Yeah, for real.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being on Wickets TV. You were both awesome. I've enjoyed the site. It was a mix of classics with the new stuff that really fucking works, man. It really works, man.
Thank you.
It's fantastic. We've had an absolutely awesome night here at Flow. It's been great. It's been the new school of drum and bass, and we've had a lesson. We have had a lesson in this, the new school. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to these boys. Thank you very much to these boys. Go get them on the camera again. Thank you very much to these boys. Thank you very much to Sub Focus, who's on earlier. Thank you very much to the Darren Flow. It's been an awesome night. Wickets TV. You saw it here first. Last one from a phenomenal night here at Squares. Sub Focus, what a night. And if you've enjoyed tonight, then be sure to check out the next night at Mustard Lounge, 13th Saturday,